go.
Hello, group. We're back with our Sniff Rate. And this is the one where I went to, on Wednesday night, I stopped by the Burlington and I picked up 5 fragrances, and they're all listed here. This is Aeropostale Maximun. And I probably wouldn't have picked this up had I read it closer, because there's 2 of them. And I think I read the ratings off the original one from 1987, which was above a 4. And this one is below, they're in water. This one gets a 3.53. And, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but it was only 12 bucks. So, even if I don't like it, that's okay. This one here is Nautica Voyager Sport. I picked this, I've had this. This is one of my, I actually did a review on this. Not a review, I never do reviews. I did a scent a day on this. This is my gym scent. This is my favorite gym scent. I like this in the summer, so that's why I had to replace it. I gave this to my son because he likes Nautica Voyager, and I said, well, here's one you'll like too. And I gave that to him about 2-3 weeks ago. So I just replaced that bottle, but we're going to smell it anyway. Then this one is Cuba Gold. Ever since I got into fragrances, I've known about this. A lot of people do reviews of these. Actually, I remember watching Carlos, I think, did one, the Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. And Steve Redolessence, I think, did one. So I've known about this a long time. It's like a clone for Le Male. I never really saw it in Burlington. I saw other ones, but I didn't see gold, and I knew gold is the one I want to get. And this is really cheap. It's $7.99. Then these 2 are the ones I'm more excited about. Now, they are in order of how they rate. This one's Dunhill Fresh. There was like 6 Dunhills there, and some of them I didn't know either, besides this one. But this is the one I want, this fresh one. I don't know if it had the best rating, but I was looking for summer scents. And this is Dunhill Fresh, and the notes just were really good. And I thought I really want to get that, and it was $19.99. And then the last one is Azarro pour Homme Lou. And I'm not sure what Lou means, whether it means fresh or watery. I'm not sure. I know Ludici pour Homme. And I did see that this had yuzu in it, like Ludici. However, it is Azzaro pour Homme, which is more like a barber shop. So I'm interested in how this is going to smell. Whether it's going to start out like real citrusy and that, and then turn into a barbershop. But, I saw it, I liked it, it got good reviews, and I thought, well, I want to get that, So anyway, that's what I got, and now we're going to test them, and we're going to do them one at a time. So what I'm going to do is try to aim this. Don't mind my shaking a little bit, and then I'll wipe that around. Looks like it got some on it. What happened?
Just my hand.
Oh, okay. And think about this, in all our previous ones, I would try to pick out notes. But something Curly said recently on one of hers, she's doing a new one for ATH colognes or fragrances. And she mentioned that when you do these, you really don't pick up notes. You can't, It's not until they get a little bit into the dry down. And Clements, who I saw on Mr. Smelly's channel, she mentioned that this weekend. She actually mentioned something else that taught me something. She said, that in these, it's not really individual notes. What they have is they're called ingredients that make that note, that make that smell of what we think is a note. So I'm going to do this a little different now and just say it smells fresh, I guess. I know that's all and I barely smell this. So to me, I'm only going to give it a 5, but I'm going to give it to Mrs. Fritz and let her smell it. And that smells very watery to me, it didn't, I got some in my hand. I don't think it smelled.
I think it smells a little good, but...
What do you give it?
I give it about a 7.
Okay, so I'm giving it a 5, and Miss Fritz is giving it a 7, so... And you know what? This happens a lot. A lot in the beginning. I don't know what it is. But a lot of the ones we do in the beginning, it seems I give them 5s, and then as I go on, I get longer. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to make sure I have it on the right side. And as I said, this one here, I wanted to replace. I gave this to my son, so I actually know what this smells like. I don't remember what it's going to smell like on paper. But yeah, I can smell it already. This has a, now see, I said I wasn't going to talk about individual notes, but this has apple in it. And yeah, this is really good. It actually smells better on paper. I just did this as a scent of the day, maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh man, it smells really good. I'm glad I picked this up again. $16.99, one of my faves. I wear this to the gym a lot. And you know, I still haven't picked up Voyage,
Oh, I
Voyager,
like
or
it
any
too.
other ones. I just have Sport.
What did you give it? I give it,
Give it an 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go,
Yeah.
8. So, and with that, sometimes I do these summer ones. Sometimes I do wear them to the pool, and I'll spray it on my shirt. I won't spray it on my skin because it'll wash off, but I'll spray it on my shirt that I take off at the pool. But yeah, I'll just put it on. So this one I'll also take to the pool sometimes, but I normally use that for just a summer one that I wear to the gym. The next one is Cuba Gold, and I was really looking forward to this, as I said, for 2 years. You know, like I said, I think the first person I saw was a Brooklyn Fragrance Lover or Steve Redolescence. And I knew this was a clone. I think they're from Chicago, maybe. I mean, from New York. I'm not sure. But supposedly it smells like Le Mans. I don't have the original Le Mans. I have the Ultra. I have smelled Le Mans. I wanted to get it. I just haven't. I do like Le Mans. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. But like I don't have Le Mans to compare this to, and I'm trying to remember. But this has like a vanilla citrus. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, I don't know what notes it is, but like a creamy citrus. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. $7.99. I don't know how much it lasts, but I'm giving it an 8. Yeah, that's definitely an 8. Yeah. And if Le Mans better than that, I might get Le Mans now. But I didn't remember Le Mans being.
I like it too.
You like it?
I give it 8. But
You give it an 8? Well, you like the Ultra, but all right. What did you smell in it?
I have no idea.
She has no idea, which is what I should have no idea. Oh, that's really
It just
nice.
smells good.
That's really nice. That is real, for
Smells
$7.99. That's, I mean, now there's a whole bunch of these Cuba ones. I knew I wanted gold, and I'd seen the other ones here and there. I never got them, but I knew I wanted gold. That's the one I knew that other people had said you want to get. When I saw that, I was really happy, and when I saw it for $7.99, I was even happier. But these next two are the ones that I really wanted to try. No, I want to try that too. So I'm going to do the Dunhill Fresh now. And like I said, these are mostly summer ones I wanted. I got a lot on my finger. And I sprayed too much on there. Miss Fritz always says that. She says you spray too much. And when I went like that, I got a little bit right there. So bear with us. We are not perfect, and we are not professionals or experts or reviewers. And this one has the most notes. And as I said, I'm not going to pick out the notes in it, but this has the most notes. And I actually like Dunhill. I think Dunhill's very, very, very underrated. And like I said, there was a couple Dunhills there that I didn't pick up that I almost put in the cart, but I wanted some of these, so I didn't want to pick them all up. But this was the one I wanted most for a summer one. And yeah, I could pick up a little citrus. I could pick up some citrus in this. Yeah, I was going to say, not blue, maybe like something green. But this would be a good summer scent. And I'm actually going to give this a 7. I'm not going to give it an 8, but it might be an 8 when it gets on my skin. But right off the paper, yeah, it's a 7. This has the most notes. I'll go over the notes on all these. This one has the most notes. And this one got a 4.07, and it was $19. And it is Dunhill, and I like Dunhill. So, I have a couple Dunhills I really like. So,
I like it.
you like it?
I'll give it a 7.
And you're giving it a 7 too. Okay. This might be a little longer video, but okay. And then this is supposed to be the best one, and I'm hoping I'm gonna like it the best. because I actually do like Ludicis. Everybody knows that's my one fragrance that I would take to solitary. And well, I won't mention this until Miss Fritz smells it. I want to make sure I get that on there, but I got it on my fingers. I do spray wrong when I do these papers. And part of that's because I do have Parkinson's a little bit, and I want to hit it. Yeah. Now this, I can get the citrus really, because I think it has yuzu and grapefruit. That's not that I'm smelling it. I know it has yuzu. And I know it has grapefruit. And it's not like Ludici. This is not like Ludici. This is a strong citrus. And supposedly, you know, it is Azzaro pour Homme, and it's going to turn into a barbershop. It actually says that. It's going to turn into a fougere because of all the notes underneath it, all the powdery notes underneath it. So, which is really interesting. And that's the same with this one. This one's supposed to be powdery too. Has a lot of powdery notes, if I remember. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm going to give this a 7. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. And it's probably going to be better when it, you know, by itself on my skin.
I'm going to up you one.
She's going to up me one. She likes that. She's going to give it an 8. So that's interesting. She gave that an 8. Let me see if I can read these. Okay, we did pretty good. Miss Floss has been very generous. She's given them all 7s and 8s. To recap, this one I gave a 5 and a 7. And basically all this has is water notes at the top, vetiver, herbal, and geranium in the middle, and then musk and amber. And I'm not getting anything out of it, so it's still a 5 to me. That's, you know, it's kind of weak. This one, you know, Nautica Voyage Sport, I love this anyway. I gave it an 8. Miss Floss gave it a 7. And this one has sea notes, citrus, sea salt, and coumarin. And then it has apple, geranium, palm leaf, and green pepper, musk patchouli, vetiver, and redwood. And what I like about this, I do this in the summer, and I'll probably do it maybe 1 or 2 other ones. It says it has palm leaf, which I didn't know until now. I have something that I put on my summer ones, the ones I take to the pool, called Oasis from Bath and Body Works. And all that has is palm leaf and coconut water. And I usually layer that under these. And I did that last year with this. So this does have palm leaf in it. I didn't know that. And or maybe I did. Maybe that's the first one I did it with. I thought the 3 a.m. might have been the first one I did that with. And I do it with my Tommy Bahamas too. And that's what I do in the summer when I go down to the pool or the shore or something like that. And I want a boardwalk scent, I'll layer those too. But either way, this is a gym scent too all year round. This is something I like wearing all the time. Because it does have those notes and it has apple in it. And I really like that. So try not to make this too long. This one, it's the Cuba Gold. It has pink pepper, grapefruit. Then it has lavender and vetiver. And then it has vanilla, amber, tonka bean, which are both vanilla, you know, to me. We both gave this an 8. And yeah, it's pretty good for $7.99. I gotta admit, you know, I'm glad I finally did see this. I never thought about buying it like from a discounter, but I thought if I ever see it in there, I'll grab it. And I saw Cuba, and I looked at, oh, it's gold. That's what I want. And I'd always remembered I wanted to get that, so I did. And I'm glad I did. We both gave it an 8. I don't know how long it's going to last, but whatever. This one, the Dunhill Fresh. This one had the most notes. It was the most intriguing to me. It has green notes, mint, basil, I think it's lavender, freesia, and sage. And then, that's just the top. In the middle, it has violet, iris, freesia, and mimosa. And those middle notes, they're all powdery notes. Some are sweet powdery, some are soft powdery. That freesia is a soft powdery. You know, it has violet, like I said, and lavender and iris. So it has that. I guess that's the fresh part of it. And then at the bottom, it does have vetiver, cedar, oak moss, patchouli, amber, and coumarin again. So, you know, it's pretty complex. It is a Dunhill. And yeah, I really like it. I'm up in that already. I said I would up it. And, well, I gave it a 7, so Miss Floss, I think this is going to be a winner on my skin. I think this is going to be the winner of the pack on my skin. This one I was hoping was going to be the winner, but I think this one's going to be the one that I like. This one's the Azzaro pour Homme Lou, and it has yuzu, grapefruit, and lemon. So that's what's that strong citrus with that grapefruit and lemon. And now that's, now it's dying down. And then it has lavender, geranium. Then it has sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver, and musk. And I knew from those notes, I would really like that. I didn't know from those notes how it's going to dry down to a Voyager, to like a barbershop scent. But they said it will, and I don't see it. I don't know where it will with those notes. Maybe the lavender. I don't know. But it hasn't. It says it is a creamy citrus, but it's a nice one. I don't think it's a barbershop. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm glad I got it. So that's our video. And again, we'll leave these all on the table. We'll have different, these are just our initial impressions. What we smell now, we may not smell later. And I'll probably like them better. And I know on skin, we'll either like them better or maybe one or two we might not. I don't think about that one. But have a nice day. And I'm sorry this was so long. I'll try not to do 5 in a row so often. But thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.
And excuse my fingers.
Oh, excuse Mrs. Fritz's fingers. Here, let's see what it is.